Without care, I was out of tune, but it wasn't because I didn't know. No. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? I hope that you're having the time of your life. Think twice. That's my only advice. Oh, who do you think you are? Oh, bless your soul. You think you're in control? I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like me. My heroes had the heart, there's the lives out on the land. And all I remember.
Hello, everybody. Hey, guys, let's gather around. Let me encourage you to do something that I always see people who go live. They say this all the time, and I always wonder, why do they say that? And apparently it's a good thing when people do that, and vloggers and people on the internet, people that do podcasts, when they ask you, please share this live. There, I hear these people all the time. They go live and say, please share the live, share the live. So here it is. I'm asking you, please, whoever you are watching me from wherever you're watching me from, please share this live. And I would be eternally grateful. What I need to hear you tell me now is this broadcast loud and clear? Meaning, can you see me clearly and can you hear me clearly? There's nothing worse. I tell you this all the time, and I will never tire of telling you this, that the number one impediment to a broadcast is that if the broadcast is not clear and it's not loud. So if it's those things, and Chine, it's loud and clear, please, can you do me the honor? Can you do me the rare? Can you please just type there? Just type there loud and clear, and I will know that we can continue. Guys, before we go into this, let me just mention very quickly, I just got a message from a lady that I was, you know how I do my live vlogs on the street, and I happened to ask a lady who was pregnant, and I'd asked her how far along she was, and I think she thought I meant I was asking about her bus fare, and she turned around and she said $17. Well, that lady contacted me and she sent me a very nice message, and she said, Mr. Mwamba, could you please do me a favor? Could you take that down? Could you take that video down? Because I'm not in the habit of, going on Facebook and talking about my pregnancy. And so I did immediately. I deleted that video because, some people are not comfortable with that. And when they're not, you have to honor that and you have to respect that. So in that regard, I did immediately. As soon as she sent that message to me, I immediately deleted it. My PA, my private personal secretary, Josephine, told me immediately that, sir, this lady is complaining about this. And it would be a good idea to delete it. And I've done that. So I apologize for that. All righty. Let's get into it. A few shout outs to you guys before we begin. Brian, the third man. A wonderful afternoon it is, Mr. Mwamba. Watching you from somewhere, Lodge. Where is that? Mumbwa in Central Province. Wonderful. Well, thank you. It's good to have you. Loud and clear, watching from Mansa, my neck of the woods. That's where I'm from. That's where we hail from. My family and I, my father's from there, was from there. Somebody says it's freezing. Where's it freezing? Bo Allen, I see you. I see you, Bo. I didn't mean any harm, Bo. You know, I thought it was good content, but, you know, she didn't think so, and I have to honor that. All right, guys, let's get into it. Let's talk for a moment about Raphael Savimbi Nagachinda. Many of you know that the Patriotic Front Faction Secretary General, Mr. Raphael Savimbi Nagachinda, was arrested on charges of disobedience of statutory duties. Now, let me explain what that basically means. In a nutshell, are we back on? The video is freezing. Is it really? We may have to switch. Somebody says we're back. You can go ahead. Are we back? Are we back? Okay. This amazes me. And you wonder, okay, so let's sorry, I'm sure that has to do with the internet. It's fine now. It's not lagging. Great. Okay, so as many of you know, let me go back to the previous text. Many of you know that the Patriotic Front Faction Secretary General, Mr. Raphael Savimbi Nagachinda, has been arrested on charges of disobedience of statutory duties. Now, let me be clear and explain to you what that means. Mr. Raphael Nagachinda allegedly provided false information to the public, that means to you and I, that pre-marked ballot papers had been dispatched to Lusangazi, Mkushi, and Mwense in the Mwense by-elections of November the 4th, 2022. You remember that. La Raphael publicly said no, there were pre-marked ballot papers and that this government was trying to perform some type of skullduggery, some underhanded tactics, that this election, these by-elections, according to Raphael Nagachinda, were a sham. They were rigged. And when he said that, between the 4th of November and the 7th of November of the same year, 2022, The Electoral Commission of Zambia summoned him to answer and explain what he meant. Now, when the ECZ summon you and you don't go, that's a problem. It's like the court system in our it keeps breaking up. That's not good. Disobedience of statutory duties. It's like the court calling you. For example, if the court summons you to court and say, come to court, and you decide